It all began with two little girls who once looked like the same person, Emma and Ella. People called them the inseparable twins. They did everything together, dressed the same, ate from one plate, and even cried for each other. But no one ever believed that one day, the same love that made them so close would turn into pain, jealousy, and tears. Emma and Ella were the light of the Williams family. From birth, their laughter filled the house. Their parents, Mr. and Mrs. Williams, adored them both, or at least, that's how it seemed. Every morning, before school, Emma would tie Ella's hair into two neat braids, and Ella would help her iron her uniform. They'd walk to school holding hands, giggling about who would finish their homework faster. Everyone admired them. Teachers, friends, even neighbors said, "Those twins are blessed. They'll never be apart." But life, sometimes, hides quiet storms behind the common smiles. As they grew older, small cracks began to show. Ella was sharper in class, her handwriting neater, her scores higher. When report cards came home, Mrs. Williams would smile proudly and say, "Ella, you've made us proud again. You're such a smart girl." Then she'd turn to Emma, glance at her report, and sigh, "Emma, why can't you just be more like your sister?" Those words, said so easily, cut deeper than anyone noticed. Emma would smile and nod, pretending it didn't hurt, but every time, her heart broke a little more. Days turned into weeks, weeks into years. Whenever Ella did something wrong, her parents would laugh it off, "She's just a child." But when Emma made a small mistake, their voices rose, "You should know better, Emma." It became a pattern, invisible to others, but clear to Emma. Her laughter became quiet. Her smiles turned short, and each time someone said, "Ella is the prettier twin," Emma's heart sank deeper into silence. By the time they reached senior secondary school, the twins had changed. Ella still tried to be close, but Emma had built a wall. When Ella said, "Let's wear our matching dresses," Emma would say coldly, "No. I'll wear something else." When Ella asked, "Can we take a picture together?" Emma replied, "I'm not in the mood." The same house that once echoed with their laughter now held quiet tension. Even at school, they no longer walked together. Friends noticed. Teachers noticed, but no one knew the pain Emma was carrying, the feeling of never being enough. One evening, their school held a Parents' Day. Both girls received their report cards. Ella came first in class. Again, Emma came fifth. Not bad, but not enough to earn praise. At home, Mrs. Williams hugged Ella tightly. "You're amazing, my dear. You go far in life." Then she looked at Emma, "You're not trying hard enough. You need to learn from your sister." That night, Emma sat alone in her room, tears rolled down her cheeks. She whispered, "What's wrong with me? Why do they always see only her?" She didn't hate Ella, not at first. She just hated how much love her sister received. But that hate began to grow, slowly, painfully, until it was all she could feel. Days passed. When Ella tried to talk, Emma replied with short, harsh words. When Ella smiled, Emma looked away. Even their classmates started whispering, "The twins are no longer close." At home, Ella cried to her mother, "Mom, I don't know what I did. Emma doesn't talk to me anymore." Mrs. Williams said softly, "Maybe she's just moody. Don't mind her." But the truth was deeper. a wound the parents had unknowingly created. One morning, Ella fainted at school after running under the sun during sports practice. Emma was there when it happened. As teachers rushed to help, Emma froze, staring at her twin sister lying on the floor. In that moment, fear pushed away the bitterness. She ran to her side, crying, "Ella, please wake up. Don't leave me." The teachers carried Ella to the school clinic, and Emma stayed beside her, holding her hand. When Mr. and Mrs. Williams arrived, they saw Emma in tears, whispering, "I'm sorry for everything. Please don't leave me." That moment hit them hard. They saw what they had missed all along. Later that night, after Ella recovered, the parents sat both girls down. Mrs. Williams' eyes filled with tears. "Emma, we are so sorry. We didn't realize we were hurting you. You've always been a wonderful daughter. We should have told you more often." Mr. Williams added, "We were wrong to compare you both. You're different, but equally special. Forgive us." For the first time in a long while, Emma broke down and cried, not out of anger, but relief. Ella reached for her hand. "You're my twin, Emma. Nothing can change that. I love you." Emma sobbed and hugged her tightly. "I'm sorry, Ella. I've been so mean to you." The family held each other, tears mixing with smiles. It was a moment of healing, a love reborn. Weeks later, the twins were back to how they used to be, laughing, cooking, teasing each other. When people saw them together again, they said, "The Williams twins are back." But this time, their bond was stronger, not because they were the same, but because they had learned that love grows best when it's shared equally. From that day on, the parents made a promise, never to compare, never to make one feel less loved. And Emma, she began to shine again, not in competition, but in her own beautiful way. Comparison is the thief of love. Every child deserves to feel seen, valued, and loved equally. Red Heart, cherish your family, because love is strongest when it's fair.